Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my 400 subscriber contest video. It has been a fun ride. I have to tell you guys, it's been a very fun ride. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel, who's followed me, who's commented, and all that. Just made me feel welcome in the community. You know, I really appreciate it. Just my channel isn't not growing as fast as some other channels, but hey, it's not a race. No one's but it's fun. You know, I can't believe coming up here in August, I believe, late August, late September, will be my second anniversary on YouTube here. So I really appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. So, as a prize for 400 subscribers, I'm doing a contest, and you will win Amazing Spider-Man 122 here, The Death of the Green Goblin. Now, there's a few things wrong. A few things here. There is the name Andy written in green marker over there. I think there's a name written between his leg and the glider here, kind of a thing. There, and they put the kid flame, whatever on the flame there. So that's on the cover. But there is one other thing wrong with this book, in the fact that it's missing a panel. From one of the pages. It's right where Green Goblin dies in the end. So it does have a missing panel. It is a 0.5 grade, but if you do not have this book in your collection, it's a great book to have until you get an upgrade, right? So at the very least, you get an upgrade. You get a low grade book that you can upgrade. Hell, you can even probably sell this one for $60 or so. You can even sell this one as a method to get up there, to get a new upgrade, like I did for myself when I bought my ASM 122 upgrade from Southern Comic Geek. So, all right, here's the contest. It's a two-part question. All right, who is your favorite Spider-Man villain? All right, so that's question one. And question number two is, who do you think Spider-Man's strongest or hardest to beat villain would be? Okay? So those are the two questions. Favorite Spider-Man villain, and who would be the toughest villain to beat. So, for me, I'll give you an example. For me, my favorite Spider-Man villain of all is the Green Goblin. So, you don't have to show books or comics like that. I'm just doing it for a visual. So, ASM 14, first appearance of the Green Goblin. He's my favorite villain. I love the Green Goblin. His interaction and all that. I just really, really like Green Goblin. So, because I just think his brain, screwed loose in the brain and all that. He's deadly. He's tough to beat. He's just the iconic Spider-Man villain, like Lex Luthor is for Superman, or Sinestro is for Green Lantern. So that is my favorite Spider-Man villain. Now, the villain I think that Spider-Man would have the hardest time beating is the Red Goblin. Here, who first appears here in ASM 798. Now, the reason why I say Red Goblin is would be the hardest one to beat is you got Green Goblin's powers, his strength, his mind, but then you also got him, the Green Goblin, mixed with the Carnage symbiote, and so therefore that I remember reading in the storyline he was not vulnerable to fire, and there was one other weakness I thought that there was no longer there as a two that they were. So it seemed like the Red Goblin had all the strength and none of the weaknesses. And then it took Spider-Man's goading Norman's ego to get the symbiote off of him and said, I have what it takes to beat you, Spider-Man. I will be the one to defeat you, not a technicality of being the Red Goblin. So that is my favorite Spider-Man villain. Or not my favorite Spider-Man villain, but the toughest one I think he'd beat. I mean, just look at how badass the Red Goblin looks. It's this Mark Bagley cover. just of 800. Just anyway, that's my answers to the question. So, favorite Spider-Man villain and toughest villain to beat. You know, toughest, strongest, whatever. You know, the one that Spider-Man has the best chance of losing against. You know, like, a couple things ran through my mind. Old-fashioned villains like Sandman. How can you beat a villain that you can't punch? Just like Hydro Man. You know, kind of a thing. So, how do you beat a villain? So it can be any villain that you think Spider-Man would have the hardest time to beat, as well as your favorite one. So anyway, how do you enter this contest? Well, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can comment down below. You can comment down below for an entry. You can DM me on Instagram. You know, Mr. Comics 89. Both of those count as one entry. You can do a video entry for the contest here, and either comment the link down below, or email me the link or something. So so you can comment, email, or not email, comment, video, video entry, and then an email entry, which I will post the link to my email down below, my channel email. So Mr. Comics 89, just same as my channel name, just no capital letters. So a comment entry or an email entry is worth one, so, and then a video entry is worth 2 entries. So technically, if you enter, if you comment down below, if you Instagram me, if you email me, and you video entry, that's 4 different ways you can enter the contest, and that's worth 5 entries. So if you do all four, comment on YouTube, comment on IG, video and email on my channel email, that's 4 entries worth 4 ways you can do up to 5 for 5 entries. So you can have up to 5 entries to win this book. So like I said, I'll have my channel email on the link in the description down below, as well as my Instagram, ID and all that. So yeah, you can definitely find me. Just make sure if you do a video entry and you post it on your channel that you let me know somehow, or because if I don't get it or don't see it, I want you to get credit for it. So as long as I know, I can get you credit. So. The contest starts today and goes and ends on May 8th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So, for those of you living on the East Coast, you have a little bit more time to finish on the 9th, as it were. But and then on the 9th, May 9th, I will be doing a randomizer. We'll randomize the list a few times, and we'll be doing and then we'll randomize the list a few times, and that's how we'll select the name to win. So all I need from anyone who wants to enter is an email from you. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by answering the question, as well as by giving this information. So just email me or DM me on Instagram your channel name, your real name, and your address. That way I automatically have your information, and I don't have to, and that we don't have to, and that way if you're not present for the live drawing or whatever, you get your prize. This is not, so that way just a little bit easier on me, and I don't have to say, okay, just hit me up, just hit me up to claim your prize and all that with your email, with your address and name, and I can send it out to you. If I already have your information, it's already entered. So, alright, sum it up again one more time. Favorite Spider-Man villain and Spider-Man's strongest or hardest to beat enemy. So 2 questions that you have to answer to win this key, the Death of the Green Goblin. So you can enter by commenting down below, by DM me, by answering the questions on Instagram, by DMing me, emailing me, or YouTube video entry, which is worth 2. So 4 different ways you can enter, with a total of 5 entries. So I will be keeping track so that we don't have to worry about that. So just need to, like I said, email me your channel name, your real name and address. So, and like I said, or you can email me or DM me on Instagram. You know, in which case, like I said, you can enter the contest and give me your real information at the same time. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again so much for liking my channel, for subscribing to me. It means a lot. You know, I've had a lot of fun doing these videos. It means you guys are the best, and thank you so much. You know, I made a lot of very good friends in this community. You guys mean a lot, so thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So I'm going to sign off now. Good luck for whoever wins this. And as always, happy collecting, everyone. Till next time, this is Mr. Comics signing off. Have a good day and stay safe.